Freestanding birth centers garnered much discussion as advocates for and against bringing the Midwife-Centric Hospital Alternatives back to the Commonwealth made their arguments.
Some parents want a delivery option outside their home, but not in a hospital. That could be a freestanding birthing center, something most states have, but not Kentucky.
There are currently no freestanding birth centers in the state.
The Freestanding Birth Center we have looked into simply because we want to be able to offer the patients more personalized OB care, a birth plan of their choice, not the hospital's choice or not the OB's choice, and be able to give them the freedom to make their decisions for their pregnancy and their delivery and not what they're told they have to do. In what I've researched, out of 14 counties in the southeastern region, we have 24 birthing beds for 14 counties. Out of those, I would say probably 40% or more are scheduled C-sections, and 90% of the scheduled C-sections are not medically necessary. And the options just aren't there for the patients. They're asked what do they want their birth plan to be, and a lot of them don't want any medications, a lot of them don't want an IV, don't want a catheter, but you're not given an option. Once you hit the hospital, boom, you go by hospital regulations. It's not what you want at that point, it's what the hospital wants and what the provider wants. The certificate of need is an application form that you have to fill out. It's literally 18 pages, and it's different questions about the facility, why you need it, why you think it's important, and you have to actually prove that your facility is needed. And in the certificate of needs application and the process, you're not given the people in the small business the opportunity to provide the care that the community needs. My patients are my extended family. They're not my patients. I know about their grandchildren, I know about their husband, I know about their son that's in the Army, I know about their brother's drug addiction. And we treat everybody from birth to death. We don't turn anybody away. And I can't treat OB because I don't have a provider that can deliver a baby. A lot of my patients have told me, I don't want to go see anybody else. You know me, you know everything about me. I want to continue seeing you. Well, I can't. I can give you prenatal care up until the point in time where you select an OB. And I had one lady wait until she was 36 weeks before she selected an OB. And the reason that she had to select at that point in time was because she developed preeclampsia and she started swelling, and I sent her up to the ER. And the OB that was on call did not want to see her because he didn't know anything about her history with her pregnancy. And I had sent her all of her records, all of her prenatal records with her, so he would have them in a physical hard copy and could look at them. They were perfect. But he did not want to see her and told her that she would have to switch over to his practice before they would be able to see her at the hospital. As a freestanding birth center, we only pull about 1% of the live births from the hospital. And out of that 1%, all of them are healthy babies, healthy pregnancies. So, it's not going to detriment any area by any means to open a freestanding birth center in the state of Kentucky, because that 1% they're not even going to miss. So if I'm only taking 1%, how am I going to be the sole reason that a rural hospital closes? I'm not. The fees on the certificate of need are outrageous for like an independent, like I would be. Your fees for your CON application are anywhere from $10,000 to $100,000. Kentucky is one of those states that say, we want to promote small business. We want to watch you grow, we want to watch you prosper, but the certificate of need it's just dragging us down. There's no way that being an independent clinic away from a big entity that you can afford to go through this process and be successful. Even if I do get approved and I do, have the ability financially to make it, what's going to happen when the hospitals come back and say, oh, we don't think we need this in the area? We're perfectly capable to suffice with what demands we have for birthing centers. Well, there crashes my certificate of need right there, because the hospital's coming up and saying they're fine. Make the changes to the certificate of need. Understand that there's a lot of small business out there that wants to succeed, and the certificate of need is stopping that. I can't move forward right now due to the financial need that the certificate of need is going to put on me. There's no way I can move forward. It's just not meant for small rural Kentucky. It's meant for the bigger industry, the bigger cities that have the money and have the options and have the other facilities there that we don't have in rural Kentucky. And it's a hindrance to healthcare in rural Kentucky.